Welcome to Season 3, Iced Out.
With ice in your veins, get ready to compete in this all-new season of My Team in the brand new game mode, Clutch Time.
So here's the details.
Now, the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Bulls. Forward, Javonte Green. At center, Nikola Vucevic. At guard, Lonzo Ball. At guard, Zach LaVine. At forward, DeMar DeRozan. The visiting team head coach, Billy Donovan. Now, this is your starting five. The big man, 6'8", number 2, Blake Griffin. At forward, 6'5", number 95, DeAndre Bembry. At guard, 6'1", number 8, Patrick Mills. At guard, 6'5", 13, James Harden. Forward, 6'10", 7, Kevin Durant. The head coach for your Brooklyn Nets, Steve Nash. One more time for your team, the Brooklyn Nets.
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA flattened the draft lottery odds in 2019. And last season, it introduced the play-in tournament. It's too soon to say for sure, but it sure seems like the league has gone a long way in trying to motivate teams to compete for the playoffs and not for picks.
I love it, David. I got to tell you, got to give them a lot of credit. Thank you for that report. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Brooklyn. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, the Bulls, a game and a half out.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they are, in my eyes, one of the big surprises of the young season. I mean, no doubt the talent was there, but I just didn't think it would come together this fast.
You weren't alone in thinking that, but you got to credit the coaching staff. I mean, they've done a terrific job.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and LaVine. Green is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And for Brooklyn, the post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Mills out there with Harden, and it's Bembry in at the 3, the small forward. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete, it's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
It's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. He makes the special feeds.
The drive-by ball. It's good. Brooklyn with the ball. Harden outside. Buries it down low.
As great as he is at creating for his teammates, Harden is even better at creating for himself. His dribble moves are insane.
Count that one. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They get a hand on it. A three ball. He doesn't hit that one. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
Yeah, controlling the flow of second chance opportunities is the key. I mean, something they'll try to replicate tonight.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Levine with it. He's picked up by KD. And it's Levine that time on the assist by Ball.
They've come out the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start the night.
Here's Mills. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And the basket by DeRozan.
And just so hard to stop DeRozan from making his way inside and generating points.
Here's Bembry. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Lets it go from 11. Green, no luck.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss. I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Now, that's just how you draw it up, right? As easy as a look as they could find.
Griffin passes to Durant. Harden outside. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Harden's got 5 now. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Here is Harden. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. A nice shot by Griffin.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 3.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Bembry. And DeRozan sends it back. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Chicago foul. Javonte Green. His first foul. Team second.
Here is Harden. 20 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game. And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to come about. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
To the paint. And finished up by KD.
Oh, nice slam right there. Off the play. He's just really good at converting those plays strong.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
good from DeRozan.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
And Ball slams it in.
What an athlete this kid is. Ball gets off the floor with such ease.
Brooklyn's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Durant down low. DeRozan defending. Chicago trailing here. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart. As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Mills following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Mills passes to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. KD's shot is good.
He's not easing his way into this. He's coming out hot. 4 for 5 right out the gate.
And Levine, here we go. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Chicago calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And so here is Chicago. They trail by 1. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave.
It's the Nets now. After the miss from Vucevic, Bembry the pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
What an athlete this guy is. Griffin making dunking look so easy.
The 9-foot shot. And Green with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Harden dishes to Mills. That's tipped. Pass to Bembry. Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room. Pocket 4. Durant just inside the line. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And the shot goes in. Ball's got 12 points in the game.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
A finish, and Ball slams it in.
Effective on both offense and defense. Ball's energy, that's what helps him take over possessions all by himself.
Brooklyn trailing. Harden the pass to KD. Oh, Griffin in position. Stolen by Ball. From 10 feet out. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Blake Griffin. Chicago also making some changes. Bradley comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Alex Caruso in for Green. deciding where to go with it. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Ball. Mills passes to Durant. 5 to shoot. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. James Johnson's checked in for the Nets. Carter comes in for Patty Mills. The Bulls also changing it up. Derek Jones, he's checked in for DeRozan. Troy Brown comes in for Levine. And it's Dosunmu in for Lonzo Ball. Harden right side. Here's Aldridge, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first foul.
Once he gets the ball down low, Aldridge has an array of moves. Hard to stop the savvy veteran.
Aldridge.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
The first one falls.
And what a tremendous career for LaMarcus Aldridge. I mean, so many double-doubles, a rim protector, makes plays for others. Man, the list goes on.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. And Caruso's got the ball here for Chicago. They trail by 1. And it's Dosunmu with the jam. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Harden, no good. Bradley kicks to Jones. Brown outside. Here's Bradley, and he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
The pass to Johnson, inside, and Aldridge slams it in.
And this is the power you like seeing from Aldridge, leaving no room for error with that flush.
Here's Dosunmu, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Now here's Durant. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Minnesota.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Here's Dosunmu. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Bulls have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. Brown is checked in for the Nets. Both good from the line that time. Nets trail by 3. Harden with it. He has 5. Brown finds Carter. Knocked away. Just 5 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Nets passing it around. Harden outside. Pass to Johnson. Back to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, you love seeing Harden take off for the slam. He has just unreal hops.
And he drives in. Caruso, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. He takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Shoot two.
He throw good, James Harden.
He's always a league leader in free throw attempts. I mean, Harden, he's so shifty, so strong, and he can beat you from any spot on the floor.
Ball's checked in for Alex Caruso. Second free throw, no good. Chicago leading. Shoots from the baseline. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
Here's Chicago. Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. The shot, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They played with energy and communicated well. It made things difficult. And he's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Here's Ball. No good. Good work defensively by Harden. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Harden. Ball's not loose. Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Oh, look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Now here is Carter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Bradley. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Finished off the break. Now it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
The 3 from Harden. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Carter looking around. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Carter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now Ball. That one doesn't go. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Chicago Bulls. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. Right back after this break. If you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach.
Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
So for Chicago right now, we've got Ball. Bradley is out there with Jones. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2 spot. Clock is at 3. Lets it go. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Bulls leading by 5. The shot comes out. Harden with the defensive effort. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Good on the 3-point shot. Harden's got 14 points for the game.
Harden attempts more threes than just about anyone, and you don't get that kind of leeway unless you knock him down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here is Carter, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Jones, no one around him. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Jones has got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago. Brooklyn's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Ball, and that comes off the assist by Jones. 22 points for Lonzo Ball.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. And the Nets making a change here. Mills is checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Vucevic checked in for Tony Bradley. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Dosunmu. Now, here is Harden. He's got 14. It's stolen by Jones. For the finish. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And guys, I just love watching DeRozan work in the open floor. So good at leaking out and converting.
Outside Aldridge. Back to Mills. And it's blocked by Brown. And it's Ball at the elbow. Good D by Harden. Nets trail by 10. Brown feeling out of it. Tipped away. It's stolen by DeRozan. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. Yep, that one goes in there. Ball's got 24 points.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Brooklyn making some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Bembry in for Brown. Green, he's checked in for the Bulls. Bean comes in for Troy Brown. Now, here's Millsap. No points in the game yet for him. Harden finds Griffin. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
You know, he's no longer Lob City, but Blake Griffin still has some ability athletically, and he can be a valuable piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, Blake isn't tearing down rims anymore. He has been taking more threes. Hoping this will help prolong his career. And this gets the team fired up. Levine is an energizer who enjoys dropping the hammer on the drive.
Nets trail by 14. Mills looking it over. Poked away. Stolen by Levine. And he converts the layup. That's now 8 points for Zach Levine.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Harden outside. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. 6 on the shot clock. Millsap kicks to Bembry. Shoots over DeRozan. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results. Toughness and energy on the boards, an easy putback to show forth.
Timeout called, the Nets.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Durant's checked in for Paul Millsap. Griffin finds Harden. Back to Griffin. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's Green. Ball. And Ball stays with it. Ball's got 26.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Nets trail by 18. Harden surveying the D. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Levine. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
His first foul.
And guys, they've allowed an embarrassing number of points off those turnovers.
And Levine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
He came into the league as a point guard. He's been a shooting guard for a long time now. I mean, he still has strong playmaking instincts.
Free throw good, Levine.
Well, you have to appreciate the value of an acrobatic showman like Levine. I mean, his antics will keep your squad and the crowd pumped up.
Here's Mills, and the layup's good off the glass. Mills has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Ball from long range. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Bembry. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. To the middle. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Now, the aggression that Griffin plays with, I mean, that's what sets him apart, whether he's attacking the basket or getting after it on the offensive glass like he does right here.
Nets trail by 17. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Harden outside. Knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. With the tip, and Green is right there. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Mills finds KD. And here's Mills. He has 6. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Alex Caruso checked in for ball. Got a piece of it. Pass to Griffin. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
He's hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the break. And now he might have to sit out until halftime.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Your Brooklyn Nets. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Harden against Vucevic. Harden the pass to Griffin. Poke loose. Chicago leading by 17. To the inside. Here's Green. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Green. Now, here is Harden. He's got 16. Outside, KD. Down low. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. With the floater. And Harden with the lay-in. And that's now 18 points for James Harden.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
And that one's good, Caruso. Nets trail by 20. Mills passes to Griffin. Bembry. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Bembry's got 6 points.
Amazing awareness. He's committed to keeping his eyes up and teammates involved. That's the type of player Griffin is.
Good on the shot. Here is Harden. He's got 18. The pass to Mills. And the Nets, another 3.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication. And now he's able to make a pay.
And Levine throws it down.
As soon as Levine hits a few of these, you know he's feeling it. Just keep getting him to rock.
Here is Harden. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Shot's good by Mills. He's got 11.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Here's Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
Never afraid of being flashy with the ball. Levine has a knack for making the defense look foolish.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message, one that says we're not giving up this lead.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Passes to Vucevic. Over Griffin. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Vucevic has got his second bucket. And it's Mills with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, DA. And he knocks down the first one. Well, every team needs those energy players, Chris, who set the tone defensively, and Alex Caruso is definitely in that mold.
Absolutely. He's disruptive, gets a lot of steals, and he's athletic. He can give you some highlights, too.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Johnson comes in for Blake Griffin, and it's Carter in for James Harden. Good on both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Now here's Mills. He's tightly guarded. Johnson kicks to KD.
Don't let Mills shoot it.
Here's Mills. A 23-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. Here's Caruso. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, take it.
And finished off by DeRozan.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
And it's Durant missing.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump.
Got that one up quick. DeRozan's got 13.
So dangerous off the bounce. DeRozan with the top-notch pull-up game.
Here's Mills, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Here's Caruso. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Aldridge comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for Bembry. And the Bulls making a change also. Jones is checked in. Here's Aldridge, who's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota. By himself. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Brooklyn's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Mills finds Brown. Ball's knocked loose. Out to Carter. They need this one. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
He can be sneaky good from deep sometimes. I mean, when he gets clean looks, he's got the ability to do some damage.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. Now, here's Mills. 13 points in the game. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Brooklyn's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Now, here's Mills, guarded by Bradley. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
Here's Caruso, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Mills with it. Jones covering. Inside. And the rejection by Bradley. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Here's Mills after the Bulls pick up 2. Takes it from 10. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Who wants a t-shirt? Come on, I want to hear you. Who, you, let's go.
Substitution. Troy Brown, Jr.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Driving the lane. Caruso, no good. In transition, here come the Nets. Carter leading the charge. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Seven seconds left to play here in the half. Johnson finds Aldridge. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
And so it's Chicago with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks, Nick. What got you guys going in the first half?
It was just we played aggressive and try to be a present in there. Everybody, not just me, but all the guys. And that's what we need to do. You know, when we start the game up right, then we can build a pretty nice lead like tonight we did.
Obviously, it's how you finish, not how you start. Thanks, Nick. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. There was no stopping Lonzo Ball in the first half. He ended up with 26 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
They played smart. They took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over the destiny.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
The Bulls shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Harden out there with Mills, and it's Bembry in at the 3-side. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the miss by Lonzo Ball. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. Vucevic trying to get open. Ball, no good. Nets shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Bradley against Harden. They get a hand on it. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Here's Levine. Here's Vucevic. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Vucevic has got 6.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Ball. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Ball's got 28 points for the game. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Guys, this is the NBA. You keep giving the ball away, you're going to get punished.
Here is Harden, following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Harden the pass to KD. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And great scorers find a way to get themselves to the free throw line. Kevin Durant certainly falls into that category.
For Brooklyn, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. First one falls for him.
I mean, look, Durant's an incredible player. I don't know how much better you can get. We've had a front row seat for quite a while watching his game ascend.
Green, he's checked in for Chicago. Durant hits them both. The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. The drive-by Ball, banked in off the glass. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter.
Good at getting into the lane. Ball, I mean, you can see how confident he is on the drive.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Harden the pass to KD. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Good luck in stopping Harden tonight. Another classic performance from the ultimate scoring machine.
And here's Brooklyn. Here's Bembry. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And it's Vucevic missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. KD finds Griffin, knocked loose. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Harden, a shot by Griffin, nobody around. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
It's still early, but a 1 for 4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Now here's Griffin. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. And Griffin scores the assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
There isn't a defender in the league who wants to take on Griffin inside. I mean, he's going to take you to school down here.
Ball no good.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Durant. Takes the three. Griffin's shot is off.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
A baseline J. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. KD's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Brooklyn.
Millsap.
Here is Harden. 20 points for him. Shoots over Ball. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Here's DeRozan. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
To the inside, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
The drive by Ball, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Carter, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Carter.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Mills with it. He's got 13. Carter on the wing. Sinks the triple. Carter's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Oh, what a wonderful dunker. Give Levine any opportunity to flush it home. He won't pass it up.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Mills kicks to KD. To the middle, here's Millsap. And the call on the shot and sends him to the line.
That's his 2nd personal.
It's on Zach Levine.
Yeah, the defender all over
At the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
That free throw missing. History made the postseason all 7 years with the Kings. Deep playoff runs, sensational play. Talk about the chemistry on those teams.
Well, chemistry was very important, Kevin. I knew that being the leader of the team, that it was incumbent upon me to make sure all players felt comfortable. Not only that you would hold them accountable, but that you would include them. You know, we were a family. Shout out to all my fellas that I played with. I wanted to make them better. I hope I did, but they all made me better.
And it's fair to say that Millsap has been very underrated throughout his career. A versatile, tenacious forward who quietly destroys whoever he plays.
Here's Mills after the made shot from Zach Levine. Mills dishes to Johnson. Nets passing it around. Harden shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
2nd personal.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Carter hits them both. The Bulls shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Here he goes.
Because he's so dangerous. The D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
For Brooklyn, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Mills passes to Carter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his third personal. 4th team.
The Nets have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
The first free throw is good.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Jones checked in for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Carter hits them both. Here's Caruso. He's got 14. Vucevic to the pass to Jones. No good with the wing jumper. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. To the paint. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Here's Vucevic. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Inside. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
How many times have we seen Millsap throw it down? We've known about his leaping ability for years.
Here's Caruso. Good. Nice job down low. Caruso's got 4 points this quarter.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Carter, the pass to Johnson. No good on the triple. Bulls shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His first foul. First team foul.
The Bulls have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Well, Marcus Aldridge, he's checked in for the Nets. Bruce Brown comes in for DeAndre Bembry. And Chicago also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. So we can't get either to fall. And it's Mills with the ball for Brooklyn. Brown outside. And Chicago shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Down low, here's Carter. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
On the wing, Johnson. Over Aldridge. That one wide left.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
Here's Brown and Levine with the block.
When you have a vertical like Levine, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
Personal. Team's 5th foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots in the game right here.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. Both free throws good from Aldridge. And so here is Chicago. Here's Levine. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
With one shot.
One shot.
Free throw good, Levine. Brooklyn with the ball. To the middle. Here's Brown. Stolen by Levine. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Levine's got 9 points here in the second half.
And the wily strength of Levine. I mean, he does a great job fending off the defense on the way up.
Mills passes to Aldridge. Back to Mills. Trying to get open as Carter. Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got 15 points.
It's just been one of those nights from he got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
Offensive rebound. Here's Jones. Trying to get open as Johnson. And the basket by Jones.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Picked his pocket. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Dosunmu. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
And here we go again. The Bulls in transition. Up the court they go. Levine gets the bucket.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
To the inside. Here's Brown. And Levine with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. And Brooklyn making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Tony Bradley comes in for Johnson. And it's Brown in for Zach LaVine. Here's Aldridge. He's got 8. Carter. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Carter's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Into the lane. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
What a play there, the hoop plus the harm.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Ayo Dosunmu shooting 1.
One shot.
There's 1:40 left in the third. Now here is Carter, guarded closely. Caruso kicks to Bradley. Over Aldridge. Offensive rebound. Left side, Bradley. It's good. Bradley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Outside Thomas. Pass to Aldridge. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Terrific at just being aggressive. Aldridge excels at putting pressure on the D and getting the call.
This is his third trip to the free throw line. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Aldridge. Here's Dosunmu. 15 points in the game. Here's Caruso. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Brown. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the rejection by Bradley. Stolen by Carter. Driving to the basket. Bradley with some nice D. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin's checked in for Johnson. And it's James Harden in for Thomas. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. He takes it in. Caruso, no good. And so Aldridge will bring it up for the Nets. Here's Brown, and it's blocked by Brown.
He has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And Jones slams it in.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Exert yourself by being disciplined and focused on the right stuff. All right, good job. Go.
Words of praise from Billy Donovan asking them to stay locked in, make good choices.
Yeah, and when all five of these guys are on the same page, great things tend to happen. So let's see if that continues.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Bradley. Brown out there with Thomas. Then it's Jones. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Nets shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. And the rejection by Bradley. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. It's the Nets now. Here's Sharp. And a miss there on the triple. And Chicago shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Here's Simonovic. That three off the mark. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Griffin. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Jones has got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Brown outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Carter against Brown. Carter, the pass to Harden. Driving inside. And it's Harden slamming it down.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Brown, good.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
The Nets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Carter on the wing, beyond the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. The rebound by Sharp.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot, plain and simple. He's trying to force something that's rarely a good idea.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Here's Thomas. It's good.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Oh, yeah, it's getting to them. The lack of communication, the lack of trust.
Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Brown with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And it's Brown missing. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. It's Harden with the drive, and it's Harden slamming it down.
You tell me, how do you defend that? With Harden's strength and command of the Rockets, it's almost unfair.
Here's Thomas. Here's Bradley. Lays it up off the glass.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. They're all too common. Basketball one-on-one. The shot goes up, put a body on someone.
And Brooklyn has possession. After the Bulls pick up 2. The shot by Carter, nobody around. From outside, off the mark. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Paul Millsap is checked in for Blake Griffin.
Paul Millsap.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Here's Thomas. That one doesn't drop. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
That drive by Carter. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And there's the drive. Thomas, no luck. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. To the paint. Here's Millsap. And there's the pass to Sharp. Outside for Millsap. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
With a solid mid-range shot, Millsap's game does so much more for his team's spacing.
Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
The defense was way too soft. Somebody get out there and get tough.
Here is Harden. The Bulls getting the bucket. And good that time. Harden's got 26.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. We're so fortunate to have so many versatile bigs in today's NBA, Chris, but of those bigs, who do you enjoy watching the most?
Oh, I love watching Jokic and Embiid. I mean, we see what those guys can do. Post up, step out, hit threes, control that corner action, and they're able to carry their team.
Edwards, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson's checked in for Chicago. Here's Jones. A rebound by the Nets. Millsap's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Carter missing.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Thomas gets the bucket.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here. His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Here's Thomas. Jones in the post, guarded by Harden. Chicago calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Right now, are getting free t-shirts. Come on, who wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. Bang, your Brooklyn Nets.
The Nets making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Here's Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Millsap with the steal. Thomas with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Here's Edwards. Good work defensively by Jones. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Tipped away and taken away by Brown. From 15 feet away, here's Simonovic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Carter against Thomas. That shot off the mark.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Free throw good, Edwards. And Edwards drops them both. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Chicago. From 12 feet out. That shot off. Nets shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Carter kicks to Millsap. A rebound by Johnson. And Chicago shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Here is Carter. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Chicago making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. Millsap finds Carter. With the drive, misses in close.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Dosunmu, shot's good.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside Thomas. Back to Carter from downtown. Good on the triple. Carter's got 16 here in the second half.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Thomas with the ball. Now Thomas defending. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Brooklyn's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Now Carter. He kicks it to Millsap. Here's Sharp. Passes it to Carter. And the call will be against Alize Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team second.
Carter against Thomas. Millsap inside. There's the feed to Thomas. Plays it up and banks it in.
And Millsap is a team player. Someone who is very willing to make the right pass to an open teammate.
Thomas. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got 4 rebounds in this game. Open shot, Carter. Again, the Nets for two. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Johnson, good.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Knocked away. Thomas with the steal. Over Carter. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Here's Thomas. You know, Chris, no one wants to see play stop for a coach's challenge, but is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. You know, we'd rather get the calls right than just be quick. Quality over quickness. So that's how I like to think. But, you know, definitely, you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for
Zach LaVine.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort. Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 27. 50 seconds left in the fourth.
Let's go!
To present the New Balance Player of the Game, Lonzo Ball.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Millsap with the steal. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2.
His first foul. 3rd team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. And out the line, shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And Edwards drops them both. Now the Bulls with it. Thomas passes to Brown. Over Edwards. And it's Brown that time on the assist from Thomas.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
We're focusing in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.